Hello guys, now I am going to deliver the lecture on silent features of Indian constitutions. I have already uploaded the PDF study material as well as the PPT in first and second sessions, as well as third session of PPT. Now I am going to prepare my video lecture on these three sessions of the PPT on silent features of Indian constitutions. So, in brief, the first features written and large constitutions. ಅಂದರೆ ಬ್ರೀಫ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನಿವತ್ತು ಸಂವಿಧಾನದ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳು, ಭಾರತೀಯ ದೇಶದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನದ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಕುರಿತು ಒಂದು ಸಂಕ್ಷಿಪ್ತವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಲಕ್ಷಣ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬರವಣಿಗೆ ರೂಪದ ಅಥವಾ ಲಿಖಿತ ರೂಪದ ಮತ್ತು ಬೃಹತ್ ಗಾತ್ರದ ಒಂದು ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಅಂತ ಕೇಸಿ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಒಂದು ಬರವಣಿಗೆ ರೂಪದ ಅಥವಾ ಲಿಖಿತ ರೂಪದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಅಂತ ಅಂತಿದ್ರೆ, ಯಾವ ದೇಶದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ರಚನಾ ಸಮಿತಿಯಿಂದ ರಚಿಸಲ್ಪಡುತ್ತದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಲಿಖಿತ ರೂಪದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಎರಡನೇದಾಗಿ, ಯಾವ ದೇಶದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ನಡಾವಳಿಗಳಿಂದ ಆಚರಣೆಗೆ ಬರದೆ ಒಂದು ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟ ದಿನಾಂಕದಂದು ಅದು ಅಸ್ತಿತ್ವಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಲಿಖಿತ ರೂಪದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಅಂತ ಕೇಸಿ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ರಚನಾ ಸಮಿತಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಾಬಾ ರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಬಾಬಾ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ಅವರು ಕರಡು ಸಮಿತಿಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ರಚನೆಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಮತ್ತು 26ನೇ ಜನವರಿ 1950ರಂದು ಒಂದು ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟ ದಿನಾಂಕದಿಂದ ಅಸ್ತಿತ್ವಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬರವಣಿಗೆಯ ರೂಪದ ಅಥವಾ ಲಿಖಿತ ರೂಪದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, the Indian constitution is regarded as the written constitution because of the whichever constitution is came into existence are drafted by a constituent assembly, which constitution we call as written constitution. So therefore Indian constitution is also came into existence with the constituent assembly under the leadership of Dr. Babu Rajendra Prasad as the chairman of the Constituent Assembly, as well as the chairman of Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar in the drafting committee. So this drafting committee is formed the constitution, and finally it came into existence on 26 January 1950. Thus it regarded as a written constitution. The secondly, it is a large constitutions. When we analyze the length of our constitutions, so it is apparently it is a lengthiest constitution in the world because the parts, the schedules, the chapters, the articles, the constitution of India contains no other constitution in the world which have in this length. So our constitutions contains more than 465 articles after the passing of 7 decades with the after the passing of 6 decades with the more than 100 amendments. So thus it is called as a lengthiest. And another factor, it contains more than 12 schedules, 25 parts. So therefore it is also considered as the world lengthiest constitutions. And secondly, parliamentary form of government. Our constitution characterize our government with the parliamentary form, and because Indian the size of territory and size of the populations, basis on these two factor, to cooperate these two factor, our constitution farmers adopted the Britain mode parliamentary form of the government to the country. ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ರಚನಾಕಾರರು ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಂಸದೀಯ ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವದ ಅಥವಾ ಸಂಸದೀಯ ಮಾದರಿಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರವನ್ನ ನಮ್ಗೆ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಒಂದು ಭೌಗೋಳಿಕ ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯ ಗಾತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿದೂಗುವಂತೆ ಅನುಕೂಲವಾಗುವಂತೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಂಸದೀಯ ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವವನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾಮಮಾತ್ರ ನೈಜ ಕಾರಂಗೆ ಇದ್ದು, ನಾಮಮಾತ್ರ ಕಾರಂಗೆ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಪತಿಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ನೈಜ ಕಾರಂಗೆ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಕಾರ್ಯಾಂಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಮೂಹಿಕವಾಗಿ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಂಸತ್ತಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಣೆಗಾರಿಕೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಅವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ನಿರ್ಣಯದ ಮೂಲಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಂಗವನ್ನು ಅಧಿಕಾರದಿಂದ ತೆಗೆದು ಹಾಕತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾರ್ಯಾಂಗ, ನೈಜ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಂಗ, ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಯವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನೈಜ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಂಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಪತಿಯವರ ಹೆಸರಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ತನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಅಧಿಕಾರವನ್ನ ಚಲಾಯಿಸಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂವಿಧಾನದ 74 ಮತ್ತು 75ನೇ ವಿಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರ ಒಂದು ಕುರಿತು ವಿವರಣೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. In a parliamentary form of government, the real executive under the leadership of the Prime Minister to exercise the power, all power in the name of the President. This has been explained in the Article 74 and 75 in our constitutions. So, with the system of the no confidence motion, the government is controlled by the Parliament. The Parliament has the exercise the control over the government through the system of the individual and collective responsibility. And principle of the majority means the majority political party which gains the more seat in the parliament, which goes to form the government in the center basis on the majority principle. So these are the character of the parliamentary form of government which is adopted by constitution to our nation. And another one important feature of our constitution, that is a centrifugal federalism. So it is also considered the quasi-federal system. The KCVR also regarded ours is a quasi-federal government, and ours is not a cooperative federalism. Ours is a bargaining federal system. So when we analyze our constitutions with a meticulous insight, so we could able to find out the features of the both governments as unitary as well as the federal. When unitary features are single citizenship, single constitutions, appointment of the governor, all India services, these are the indication of the unitary form of the government. In second hand, and in other hand, we can also find the federal system features, means division of power, written constitution, independent and integrated judicial system, judicial review power. So these are bicameralism. These are the indication of the federal system. But when we examine the power sharing system, the power and functions of the governor, somewhere our central government has the more power than the states. So when we compare with the Indian federal system with the America, ours is not a perfect federal system because of this unitary form of the government features are incorporated our constitutions. So single citizenship and single constitutions. So thus it doesn't allow our state government to exercise the full-fledged rights over the policy making and implementation process. So therefore it is ours is a centrifugal federal system. Then the fundamental rights. Our Constitution of India in third part from Article 12 to 35, it enshrines fundamental rights. It enshrines fundamental rights. Earlier, before 1978, before 44th amendment of the constitutions, our constitution gave us 7 fundamental rights. But after the 44th amendment in the year of the 1978, the 7 fundamental rights are reduced to 6. It means that the right to property is related from the list of fundamental rights. What are these rights? The first one, right to equality from Article 14 to 18. Second, right to liberty from 19 to 22. Third right from 23 to 24, right against to exploitation. Right to religion from 25 to 28. Right to culture and education from 29 to 30. Then last one, right to constitutional remedies, which is explained in Article 32. So right to as far as right to remedies concerned, the Supreme Court of India and High Court of all states, they exercise right to constitutional remedies by issuing the 5 type of the writs. First one, habeas corpus, mandamus, certiorari, prohibition, and quo warranto. So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar also regarded as the right to constitutional remedies is the soul of constitution. So this is one. And then one is state directive principles. Next, another one important unique feature of our constitution is state directive principles. So what is the meaning of the state directive principles? State directive principles implies the direction of the constitutions, the director of constitutions to state government as well as the central government when it is goes far to formulate and implement certain policies, programs to engender socio-economic political justice in the society. So these are considered as the state directive principles, which are enshrined in the fourth part of the Constitution from the Article 36 to 51. These state directive principles aims at to ensure socio-political justice. But what unique thing is to be which are not enshrined in the legal system, are not enshrined with the legal procedure. It means that the citizens of India, they don't have any right to initiate any prosecutions in the courts whenever the government is failed to implement this state directive principles. So this is once. Then single citizenship. I'm already give some sort of illustrations while I am explaining about the federalism in Indian political system. So single citizenship implies the only citizenship of the nations, where the perfect federalism is exists like American, where the citizen of America have two type of the citizenship, the state citizenship and national citizenship. It means that the citizens of America, they have the citizenship where the state where they reside as well as the nation. But in case of India, our constitution provides only single citizenship of the nation rather than the state in which they are residents. Next one is universal adult franchise system. So what is the meaning of the universal adult franchise system? Our constitution article, in the article 325 and 326, both deals with the universal adult franchise system. The citizens of India, irrespective of caste, religion, gender, language, region, all the people, those who have attained 18 years of their age, they have the right to exercise the vote in general election after every 5 years. So in the year of 1980, it was also by introducing the amendment to the constitution, the age of the voting is reduced from 21 to 18. So then emergencies, our constitution also enshrined emergencies province in the constitutions, and it gives the indications, or it gives the some informations regarding the emergencies. It means that it established three type of the emergencies. One is the national emergency, state emergency, as well as the financial emergency. The article 356, which explain about the national emergency in case of the foreign invasion and the internal armed revolutions. And second one is state emergency under article 352, which explain that whenever the constitutional machinery is breakdown in the state government due to the thin majority or no other political parties, any political parties is not able to gain the majority to form the government when the governor or the presidential rule came into existence in the respective state. And third one is financial emergency under article 360, whenever the inflation rate is increasing day by day and the purchasing power of the people has decreased day by day, and the consolidated fund of the nation is uh, came into in deteriorous situations. So then our nations is going to announce financial emergency, but the national emergency, state emergencies are declared uh, in numerous time in our country, but still a financial emergency is not declared because of no any financial emergencies is not witnessed to the India. So this is one. And next one, independent and integrated judicial system. It is also another important unique feature of our constitutions. Though it is a federal system, though it is a quasi-federal system, our constitution enshrined the single and integrated judicial system. It means that the apex court, in form of the Supreme Court, it administered the whole judicial system of country. All high courts and others inferior courts of the high courts are administered under the jurisdiction of Supreme Court, and Supreme Court is the uh, final judgment court or the final uh, court of appeal. So therefore, it is a independent and integrated judicial system. Uh, so these are the features of the constitutions. Remaining features I will discuss in next session. So I am here discussing with the in brief manner. Thank you.